Operating U.S. Defense Secretariat Patrick Shanahan has been purified of concoction how he showed favoritism to Boeing, his former employer. The Defense Division's Officer General had been studying him above a appeal registered in March. A guard dog charged him of promotion Boeing and derogatory its competitive environment for meetings. But the investigation found how Mr. Shanahan had completely done in his ethics to and ethics agreements. Mr. Shanahan, who treated at Boeing for 30 years, was serving as Vice Defense Secretariat at the period the concoction were done. The result could cover the way for U.S. CEO Donald Trump Card to put forward Mr. Shanahan as Constant Defense Secretariat. The White's Building is yet to commentary on who Mr. Trump Card intends to designate to the part, the Pentagon's highest citizen stance. The complaints versus Mr. Shanahan were registered by countrymen for liability and ethical in Washington. Mr. Shanahan ever rejected the concoction but told he would supporting the inquiry. As portion of the investigation, more than rather than 30 witnesses were interviewee, consisting Mr. Shanahan, and 1,700 pages of confidential documents were discussed. The Officer General took these concoctions severely, Pentagon formal Glenn Penalty, who oversaw the inquiry, told. This testimony showed how Operating Secretariat Shanahan completely done in his ethics to and ethics agreements in consider to Boeing and its competitive environment, his declaration told. Mr. Shanahan has serviced as intermediate Pentagon head with January 1 following his forerunner, Jim Mattis, obedient above politics differences in Mr. Trump Card. To save the stance complete time, the Shanade will include to prove him in a voice. Lawmakers, consisting the deceased Arizona Sen. John McCain, include pronounced concerns above his absence of war and overseas politics expertise. Preliminary to his social facility, he rose via the ranks to be a elder execution at Boeing, the planet's largest aircraft manufacturer. His career down there stretched of 1986 to 2017.